What's going on, guys? Bradley Martyn here. I'm getting an IV, number one. We're going to talk about some more specific things after this, but what's in this IV?
This is our immunity blend. Okay. It has a higher dose vitamin C. Vitamin C is an antioxidant and it helps fight off all those viruses that are going around right now.
Viruses?
Which
ones?
Like the coronavirus? There's tons of viruses though. Is this already going?
Yeah.
Wow, that was fast.
Yeah.
No pain, no nothing.
Do you feel it going in?
Not at all. Didn't feel it going in at all.
No, right now. Like, do you feel the liquid?
It feels cool.
Yeah?
It feels cool. Yeah, it feels nice and fresh.
Is it
Crispy. It's just kind of cold, but it's not bad though. Kind of like wakes you up a little bit. So this is the immunity one. And those are like vitamin C. There's a ton of other stuff in it though as well. But I basically wanted to film this video because I wanted to talk to you guys about some of the things that I do personally to avoid getting sick. And just so you guys get it from my perspective, I'm not saying I'm not a doctor, I'm not treating nothing, like I don't know the cures for things, like that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, I've obviously been in the gym for years, right? 15 years, 16 years.
The gym's dirty place.
The gym's dirty as fuck, okay? And I've been sick countless times, and I've also avoided getting sick many times when my friends are sick or a lifting partner's sick. And I'm not saying at all that I'm like a professional in this, but I am gonna say that like I definitely have a lot of experience with germs because gyms are full of them. So I want to talk to you guys about some of the things that I do because obviously everyone is like super freaking out about this coronavirus thing and like.
Are you freaking out?
So I'm not gonna lie, man.
You scared?
I somewhat am. I'm not gonna lie.
What'd you get on a plane?
That's what we were talking about earlier, and I'm a little bit sketched out. I'm supposed to go to Colombia with the boys to film some like prank stuff.
Why Colombia?
Coke prank.
Really?
Coke prank in Colombia, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
But it sounds fun, and I've never been to Colombia. I want to go, but I'm like, yo, I don't really want to get on an airplane right now and travel. Oh, by the way, guys, if you guys are curious, I'm not sure if this is sold out yet or not. You guys should go check. Actually, it could be, but it could very well not be. BMFIT.com. If you guys want it, go get it, go cop it. Also, some new joggers that are coming soon with the fresh. I can't really turn this too much with the fresh. Can you guys feel this? Can
no,
they feel it?
They definitely cannot feel it. No.
Oh, they're so fucking. Look at this. Look at this. Oh man, amazing. BMFIT.com. Check it out, by the way. Yeah, don't forget about that.
Take a boat. Meet him there.
Take a boat, meet him there in a few months.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. So I'm not gonna lie, like some of the hysteria, because I'm on Twitter and I'm talking to you guys, and I see all the the news, and I'm like, oh, like Italy's closed down, Iran's going crazy, like fucking China was just torn apart by it. Number of cases, like every day is like more cases, more deaths, and it's just a little sketchy. And I think because like they don't know a ton about the virus, which makes it people a little bit more freaked out. So only thing I could do is like, okay, what can I control, right? Because I can't control like, if someone has it and then and people are walking around with like a fucking, status sign, like coronavirus. So
you don't
know. You got to just do your best to like be preventative, right? So, yes, number one, I'm frightened to fucking travel. I'm not gonna lie. They canceled the Arnold, they canceled Coachella, they pushed it back, or South by Southwest was canceled.
Basketball games
were supposed to have like no fans, and there's all this crazy shit going on. So like I get it, and I basically just want to do this video to talk about like, hey, look, I don't have the cure for this, but I can tell you that there's things that I've done over the years that have really helped me to avoid getting sick, whether it be like flu, the cold, like whatever. IV's one of them. Not for the last 15 years.
No. This is recent.
This is more recent. This is probably the last.
This is new
3
age
years,
technology.
3 years, yeah. Last 2 years that I've been able like knowing about this. But I've always been really consistent around like times when people are getting sick, trying to take higher amounts of vitamin C, trying to eat more fruits and vegetables. Other things that I always do, like right now, like I have like a little stack that I'll take every night. It's like a little, like a cayenne, turmeric, orange, and like ginger shot, and then I'll take like extra ginger. I also take every night, what is it called? The oregano oil. So I'll mix a little bit of oregano oil.
What is that supposed to do?
That's like a natural antibiotic.
Oh, wow.
So oregano oil is like a natural, obviously it's not an antibiotic, it's not like telling me to cure anything, but like I do notice if I get flare-ups or like my sinus stuff, like if I can get it in time or if I can get ahead of it, it'll go away quicker instead of like, oh man, I feel like really bad and I have to go actually get antibiotics. It's just like about being preventative. That's what all this kind of like is about. That's what Regenetics really is, main thing is about, being preventative. So the things that I take, and I wanted to like basically just tell you guys about those things today. Obviously the IVs that I've been doing more recently. the oregano oil, garlic, turmeric. So anti-inflammatories are going to be big as far as like avoiding like a continuation of being sick.
Vitamin C.
Vitamin C. I'll always supplement with vitamin D, but that's something I notice. Like if mine's low, then I'll notice that I get more sick way more often.
Air purification.
What did you say? D? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, she came out. She's like vitamin D.
My favorite immunity vitamins.
Vitamin D is?
C?
Why?
Because it helps fight your immune system. It helps.
Is it better than vitamin C?
Viruses. I think so.
Wow. You know, it's funny because they market vitamin C way more than vitamin D.
Yeah, I think because it's really, I mean, they're both.
It's cheap. It's cheaper, right? Vitamin C is cheaper.
I think they're both around the same price, but
Really?
vitamin C is marketed differently.
Yeah.
Put in an emergency.
Yeah. That's crazy.
It's just been marketed really crazy. So I've always done vitamin D. I've always done vitamin D. Vitamin C obviously big as well. But here's the thing, guys. The thing that I'm like a little bit ashamed of, I'm not gonna lie. The thing that has been happening more now, because you see all the memes, people's like wash your hands for 20 seconds, and they're talking about 20 seconds is as long as you seem like sing happy birthday twice or 3 times, and then like so someone put, I'm sure people have seen this meme where they're like, so they put other songs that are the same amount of song as 20 seconds, that you could sing cooler songs instead of the happy birthday song. Anyways, the internet's funny, so it's undefeated obviously, but I've done like more things now that I'm like I should have been doing, like washing my hands for 20 seconds.
Yeah.
How many of us can say like I went in the bathroom for the last 10 years and was like, you go in there and you're like this
5 seconds at the most.
5 seconds in it, like one and done. And I'm a little bit ashamed of myself now because now I'm like in the bathroom, like fully washing my whole hand between all my fingers. So like maybe some good that come of it, like we'll be better as a whole to like clean ourselves like as we should have been. So we'll probably avoid more sicknesses in the future.
True.
And then I saw a funny meme where someone was like, yo, hopefully the next virus is rectal, so you motherfuckers will start washing your asses. That's so funny.
Messed up.
That's so funny. But it's funny, it's ironic, man, how like well, sometimes it takes fucked up things like this for people to be like, oh wait, let me check myself.
Aware. Yeah.
And like honestly it shouldn't, but then again, like we're all human, we all fuck up. Like I'm definitely one, I know this hand washing thing and I'm like, damn, I should have been doing that more often. So for you, the gym bro, is very, very important. If you're a gym bro or if you're around anywhere where there's a lot of germs, wash your fucking hands. Wash your hands, like wash your hands for real, like before and after. Another thing that I notice, people cough, and this is one of my biggest pet peeves, when people just cough, like they just cough. Cough into your fucking arm. Okay.
Your hands is the worst because then you're like,
don't cough in your hand.
And you're putting your hand like on the couch.
Don't cough in your hand because then you're gonna go touch shit. Cough into your arm, right? Because if you cough, what they say, or you cough or you sneeze, it can go 6 feet. So you can get, cough or sneeze like 6 feet. I'm hitting that chair, and now whoever sits there or touch that armrest might be fucked. I'm sick, you know. So I guess it's like the things that you kind of learn through all this stuff is like being a little bit mindful about your own, obviously personal hygiene, but how it can affect other people. And I think because those are the only things we can control, right? Like we can't control like if you get a virus or not, or who has a virus around you or not. You can't control other people or where they've been or what they're doing. You can't control your own habits, like washing your hands more. You can be more conscious about like how far you're allowing your sneeze to travel by sneezing into your hand, right? You can control a lot of things that like you're in control of, or at least be aware of what's going on around you so that you can make, you know, the right moves. Also, if you feel yourself getting sick, it could be anything. It could be the cold, it could be the flu, it could be whatever. And it's like, be more aware of how you're feeling, maybe try and be more conscious about how you're feeling, or do you feel sick, do you feel tired too often? Like, it's just kind of like being ahead of things instead of like, again, like a lot of times people are just very reactive to things where they're like, oh, this is happening to me now, let me deal with it now. Like, try to stay ahead of it. So like, I noticed I feel better. Because like the supplements that I'm telling you guys about, like the vitamin C, the vitamin D, the oregano oil, like the turmeric, these things, like the anti-inflammatories and the health properties are always beneficial to you. Whether it's like you're taking them because you're sick and you're trying to avoid being sick or more sick, they're still beneficial to you, like just in everyday life, right? So I realized, okay, let me be like, have like a little routine that I stay consistent with, and I just feel better overall anyways. And now likely my ability to get sick is probably lessened because I'm more conscious about all these things, washing my hands, being more hygienic, cleaning, like doing the things that I have to do that maybe I would have avoided because I was like, oh, everything's okay. So I think the only kind of good in all this is like maybe it can check us and make us better about our own personal hygiene, our own personal health, our own personal like well-being, right? So that's what I'm doing today. I came to get an IV. It's dripping. It feels good. I feel healthier already. I took my stack this morning.
It's like
yeah.
what?
What?
Oh, supplements.
Yeah, my little supplement stack.
Cool.
I just hope you guys, you know, I don't know if you guys know anyone who's dealing with it, because it's still like a very small number of cases.
Yeah, compared to other like
Yeah,
the common
but then
flu.
again, like I have, you know, then you hear that like, oh, you know, it's because we have less testing, or we were like behind on getting test kits. So maybe now there's like, we don't know that people will have it or not.
True.
Who knows, dude? It's all a little sketchy. Maybe we'll just all move to like, where is it not the most?
I have no idea.
I don't know either. It's everywhere now. Apparently, it's a pandemic. They officially called it a pandemic today.
No way, pandemic.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. The WHO, the World Health Organization, officially called it a pandemic today.
Crazy.
I know all this shit because I'm on the internet. The internet, me and the internet are one. It's like in my brain because
No, it's in your hand.
It's in my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Moral of the story is,
I think really like I keep saying when I talk about this stuff, just in here in general, try and be preventative, not reactive. Like instead of being like, oh, this happened to me, let me deal with it. Try to like be conscious of your surroundings. Like be conscious of washing your hand. Like be conscious. Like here's the deal, right? You're going to the gym, you work out. How you doing? And you use a barbell, and someone else using, they're sick, and now you got that shit all over your hand, right? Right. Well, you don't know that, but you're conscious. Okay, I'm using the barbell. You're doing what you need to do. Maybe like in between your sets, not go necessarily go wash your hands, but try to be conscious. I used to do this shit all the time. Try not to go like this. Oh, let me just wipe my face or rub my eye or like, you know, pick my nose or something, because like you just went from like, because you don't know, right? You went from going from here to like now you're sick doing that. So I realized like be more conscious of those things in the gym. Like you can avoid a lot more things by just not touching your face with your hands through like interaction of like other dirty shit like in the gym. Because the gym is definitely like, if you're not a conscious gym bro, you're a sick gym bro. Don't be a sick gym bro.
Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy. Yeah.
That's it.
Be prevented. That's it. I love you guys. I love you. Subscribe Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Hit the bell.
Come into Regenix.
Monday,
get your
Wednesday,
blood
Friday.
work, see what's going on inside you. Hit the bell Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You can't do that. You can only hit it once. But then you got to turn the notifications on YouTube, and you got to allow it to hit your phone from like your crazy.
Settings.
It's crazy.
It takes you out of the app.
Settings and be like, yes, send them.
Yeah.
So that you actually get notifications. Otherwise, you don't get them. And then sometimes YouTube just doesn't send them. So you got to just come back every 10 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Yeah. That's
Cool.
it. I love you guys.